Who's someone everyone forgets is still alive? Gorbachev. He wrecked the Soviet Union and ended the Cold War, and nobody has heard about him since. Beverly Cleary, author of the Ramona series. She's amazingly 103 years old. The last time we had a post like this, didn't a commenter kill Stanley? Playing with fire. If someone dies as a result of this threat, I swear up. Dick Van Dyke. Dame Olivia Mary de Havilland, the 102-year-old actress, is not gone with the wind. Jimmy Carter. Bob Dole. Vera Lynn. Sang one of the defining songs of the World War II era, We'll Meet Again, also famously used at the end of Dr. Strangelove. Astonishingly, she's now 102. At this rate, she'll be the soundtrack to World War III as well. Mel Brooks. I was shocked as hell to learn that Wilford Brimley is still alive. The Dalai Lama has been around for like 600 years. I dunno if we're counting reincarnation. Bob Dylan. Still performing, too. Jane Goodall. Christopher Lloyd. Legend. Henry fucking Kissinger. James Earl Jones. Until he does the voice of Darth Vader again. Larry King. Paul McCartney. Even 50 years ago he was thought to be dead. I didn't realize Dr. Ruth Westheimer was still alive until I saw that documentary about her on Hulu. She's 91. Keith fucking Richards. I'm just worried that someone mentioned here is gonna die in the next 24 hours. Kirk Douglas still kicking it. Edit. Name error fix. John Carpenter. Thanks, Rotten Tomatoes. Betty White. If she dies tomorrow though, don't blame me. Bob Barker. Saw Willie Nelson in concert on Saturday. The Thursday before, one of my coworkers said, "Isn't he dead?" I told him to shut his damn dirty mouth. Legends don't die. Julie Andrews. She's an absolute queen. I wonder who this thread kills tomorrow. Y'all need to shut the fuck up before you start killing some golden oldies. Pele. Sir Sean Connery. Sidney Poitier is 92 years old. The last theatrically released film he was in was Sneakers in 1992, which probably explains why I haven't heard about him in a while. Eric Carle, the author and illustrator of The Very Hungry Caterpillar and endless more books, turned 90 yesterday. Angela Lansbury. Charlie Sheen. After his antics he just kinda dropped off the face of the earth. Abe Vigoda died back in 2016, but back in my FARC days it was something that came up all the time that the dude was still alive. Not sure why his thread reminded me of that. Richard Simmons. Buzz Aldrin. Magic Johnson Howe. Me. Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. The wiki says that he responds to all correspondences. Goodness gracious. Jerry Lee Lewis is still alive. Chuck Norris, he was popular and now I haven't seen him anywhere in like 6 years. Carl Reiner, 96 years old. Macaulay Culkin. The other guy from Wham. Prince Philip. Olivia de Havilland, 2x Oscar-winning actress, she was Melanie in Gone with the Wind and Maid Marian in The Adventures of Robin Hood, both films made in the 1930s. Someone already mentioned Kirk Douglas. Robert Wagner. These three are about the last of old Hollywood. Beverly Cleary, children's author, Henry Huggins, Beezus and Ramona, The Mouse and the Motorcycle. Love her books. Coincidentally, Cleary, de Havilland and Douglas were all born in 1916. BTK and Son of Sam are still alive. Jimmy Carter. The man is still kicking strong and building homes. Millions of people go on with their lives unaware of people who live even a street away. Rick Astley. Famous jazz musicians in general. Every time I hear about one of the greats from the 40s 60s died, my reaction is they were still alive? All of the members of Queen, besides Freddie, of course. It's the other way around, but I always forget Alan Rickman is actually dead until it kinda hits me every time again. He just seems so indestructible. Jared from Subway. Honestly thought he'd be dead by now. I'm surprised but extremely happy that Tom Baker is still alive. He's pretty much a sci-fi legend. The finest actor of our time, Brendan Fraser. Wade Boggs. Richard Simmons. He just needs some time to himself apparently. The guy is pretty kick-ass, so I hope he comes back around when he's ready. Kirk Douglas. The guy served in WW2 and was famous in the 50s. Your grandparents, if you're lucky. Please call them and give them a visit as soon as you can. They love you, and you don't know how much time they have left. Ayman al-Zawahiri, head of Al-Qaeda and Osama's number 2 dude. He's had a $25 million bounty on his head for almost 2 decades now and somehow has eluded death. Doug Llewellyn, the host of the original The People's Court with Judge Wapner.